Hi there, I'm Christine Davis. I am the other half of Broker Bill. So I'm filling in for him this week, and I just wanted to go over some thoughts that I had on what's been in the media as far as Washington, D.C. and a market crash. So as a real estate brokerage owner in Lewis, Delaware, we're just a short 2-hour drive from Washington, D.C. We've had a front row seat to the recent chatter about a supposed housing market crash in the nation's capital. But from what I'm seeing, those rumors are greatly exaggerated. The narrative circulating on social media, fueled by anxieties surrounding governmental layoffs and Elon Musk's Doge initiative, it paints a picture of plummeting prices and a market in free fall. However, the data and even debunked viral posts, they simply do not support this. Here in Lewis, we often work with clients who might commute to DC or are just considering relocating and retiring here. So we do keep a close eye on that market. What I'm observing is a market that is certainly experiencing some adjustments, but many areas are, but nothing resembling a crash. From my perspective, several factors are contributing to this misconception. First, the spring market is upon us. It's finally warm out. Thank you. We naturally see an uptick in listings this time of year, which can be misinterpreted as a sign of distress. Second, interest rates continue to be a significant factor. They're impacting buyer behavior everywhere, and DC is definitely no exception. This has led to a slight softening in prices and a decrease in pending sales. But again, this is a trend we're seeing nationally, not something specific to DC. And the idea that federal layoffs are single-handedly tanking the DC market also seems far-fetched. While DC does have a very high concentration of federal workers, it's important to remember they really do represent a relatively small portion of the overall workforce there. Lawrence Yun, he's the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. He pointed out that direct federal government employees, they make up only 9% of the region's workforce. So the DC area has a highly educated workforce that many companies, they want to tap into. So this is mitigating the impact of federal job cuts. Also, what I'm seeing on the ground aligns with the data that I'm getting from industry sources. Inventory is still relatively low, and while price reductions are happening, they're not drastically different from other markets. So just think about this. Over 3,400 Washington, D.C. properties sold and settled between May 1st of last year and November 5th of last year. That was the date of the election, the 6 months prior to it. And currently, there's only a little over 2,000 active listings, and more than half of those were listed before the current administration took office. So it's hardly a sudden surge in listings due to the recent events. The DC market, like many others, is just navigating the current economic climate, but I think it's far from crashing. It's a story of the market adjusting to changing conditions, not one of widespread panic. So we're going to continue to monitor the situation, but for now, the sky is not falling in DC. So I ask you to please live your life. It is so short. Please do what you want to do, move where you want to move. Love one another, be kind to one another. We are just in some interesting times right now. And if you would love to be a local, whether that is here, you want to move here, let's get that conversation started. If you're already here and you're thinking about moving somewhere else, we can help you with that as well. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.